really quick before you go into it, this video was supposed to go on IGTV, so it was shot vertically, so it's like really weird angles and really weirdly zoomed in, but I promise it'll get better. I really want to start posting consecutively, constantly, consistently on YouTube, so I'm hoping it'll get better. But yeah, enjoy this weirdly placed video. The messages were worth it and took a lot of time for me to shell out, so I didn't want the whole video to go to waste. Hello and welcome to your full moon pick a card reading. This is going to be an elaborate message from Spirit in terms of your career, love life, self, and there's also going to be a time-based question, opportunity, answer, opportunity in the end. So choose one of the three groups. This is group 1, kyanite, group 2, clear quartz, and group 3, malachite. And I ask that you pick intuitively with your mind's eye. Maybe you're drawn to the crystal, maybe you're drawn to the number, maybe you're drawn to whatever, you get the point. And find the timestamps below and skip to that timestamp and get your reading. This is my first time doing like an elaborate reading like this after a very long time, so if you like this, please let me know so that I can do more of this, maybe like on YouTube or something from next month on. But yeah, enjoy. Okay, group 1, so I have your cards laid out and I'm going to shuffle a little more to see what general message Spirit might have for you, just so you understand how I go about these things. I don't really look at the amount of cards or anything like that. I just take what comes. So first and foremost, Spirit is telling you that right now, wherever you are in life, you should not be afraid to take control, because you've got what it takes to sit on this throne and be your bad bitch self. So don't be afraid to be that, because you've got what it takes. You're wiser, you're capable. It feels like the only person who isn't ready to accept that or isn't really seeing that all the time is you. So it feels like you might hesitate, your confidence might hesitate a little bit when it comes to taking control of situations and taking control of your life, and Spirit's kind of telling you that you don't need to do that. All you need to do is be a little careful when you're having fun. I'm getting go out there and have fun, but don't get too carried away is a message that I'm getting. Another general message that I'm getting is you don't have to feel burdened if you don't want to. What I mean by that is Spirit is saying that it's up to you to carry any burdens that come your way, or to talk about them and make sure that they are, you know, taken care of. So the sword kind of is communication here, and it's asking you to kind of communicate your you know, problems to your loved ones or the people who can help you solve them. It's okay for you to communicate this stuff with them and they will help you, and that you don't have to kind of bear all of the burden by yourself. I'm getting, what's that saying, a problem shared is a problem halved. That's the main message that I'm getting. So that's the general overview of your life right now as of the full moon. Is that don't be afraid to take control, don't get too carried away while having fun, and don't be afraid to ask for help. I'm now going to shuffle for your career and see what we have in terms of your career. I don't know why I repeated that. Let's see what falls out. Okay, nice. All right. Okay, so I'm getting that career looks great. You are gonna shine and be the star that you were always meant to be, but you have to take your heart out of it, and by that I don't mean your passion, I mean your emotions. It feels like you kind of need to walk away from emotional attachments at work. You could care too much about your job or care too much about a project that you shouldn't be so involved in. Maybe, ooh, okay, sorry, my candle. You shouldn't probably give you know, that much of yourself to a project, because it feels like so I got this upside down. It feels like it might be a little burdensome for you if you kind of, you know, take all of these emotional attachments and use them when you're working. You need to detach from that in order to succeed. This is your success card. You're sitting on a horse and riding your success wave. Woohoo. You're gonna come out as the star, so you don't have to worry about that. Everything's gonna be great for you. Just make sure that you're not too involved in your job, because oftentimes when we're too involved in something, we are way too passionate about it, and you have to understand that this is, you know, your job. There's only so much you can do, and after a certain point you have to let go of things that you cannot help or cannot control or cannot change. And I see a lot of those this month. I'm just going to shuffle a little more to kind of see if I'm getting any other messages. I'm seeing a lot of like passionate, emotional energy in your career. Yeah, that's literally what I'm getting. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of passionate and, you know, like excited and like emotional energy in your career reading right now. But Spirit is asking you to kind of let go of it. It is great to be as passionate and charged and driven as you are, but don't hold on to things too tight, because in the end you may not get what you want, and you may not need to worry about it that much, because you're still you know, your value in your work environment is not going to decrease. In fact, it's only going to hurt you if you hold on to things way too passionately, because not a lot of people care about what you care about or care about it the same way that you do. And it's just wise to kind of push it aside. Otherwise you'll make it your center, and you'll get like go into it so much that you'll, at the end of the day, you won't achieve anything, and you'll just ruin your mood. And no one, and you know, it won't matter in the end. Like, you're not going to get the appreciation or the acknowledgement that you're looking for. So try not to invest too many of your emotions in work. You will flourish. Just do your bare minimum and you'll flourish. So you don't even have to worry. You're on the right track and you're doing everything that you possibly can. Moving on to love life. Let's see what falls out. Okay. So there seems to be a sort of balance that Spirit wants you to have in alone time and time spent looking for or spending time with your partner if you have a partner, or looking for a partner if you don't. Give equal measure of time to both those things, yourself and other people, romantically. Otherwise, if you weigh too much on it feels like you might have a tendency right now to weigh too much on looking for someone or your partner that already exists, taking care of them way too much, or giving the other people way too much attention over yourself, which then in a later stage would turn out to be really burdensome for you. So to avoid that, Spirit's kind of just telling you to make sure you maintain a healthy balance and healthy boundaries between you and your romantic relationships or potential relationships. Or you're okay, 3 of Swords. Or you might end up in fights, you might end up feeling a little burdened, you might end up feeling a little exhausted with your love life. So keep a good balance between your love life and your self-care, self-love, whatever. I think a small message, but I think that's all I'm getting. I think I'm getting the indication to stop. Is there anything else? No, I think that's it. Just use your judgment wisely, and yeah, don't try to control something too much. Just like I said, the balance is gonna negate all of this. So I got this upside down. Having a balance between caring for yourself and caring for your romantic relationships. is going to negate all of this. If you don't, then this is what I'm getting is, there'll be fights, you'll feel burdened, you might feel out of control, you might feel the need to control, which is never a good idea. And just, be be wise, use your judgment, and prioritize both things equally. Otherwise, you might end up in a little bit of a pickle. That's like a message that I'm getting generally and nothing else. So I'm just gonna stop there. Next, I'm going to shuffle for self and health, which is a good segue because your love life's directly linked to how you take care of yourself this time period of whenever you read this. Okay, self. What does Spirit have to say for group 1 when you talk about self and health? A card fell. Ew, I'm rhyming way too much. Hold up. Okay, so first thing I'm getting while I pick up my card is that you would benefit a lot from going out and having fun with your loved ones. I think that would do wonders for this inner monologue that you have. I think sometimes when you tend to get into your own head, a lot, it would really help to go out there and talk to your loved ones and have fun with your loved ones, hang out with your loved ones, maybe confide in them. Isn't that what we got for the general message as well? Funny. Anyway, maybe confide in them. Just don't be afraid to go out there and talk to other people about how you're feeling. I think it will really help you, because if you get in your own head too much, you might not operate from facts. You might operate way too much from biased emotion. So it would really help you to be social. Okay, anything you want you can have, so choose wisely. There are many opportunities there waiting for you to grab them. So figure out what you want. Take the help of people near you to help you figure that out as well. Communication. Make sure you're doing justice to yourself. It feels like you don't always talk about what's bothering you when you're supposed to talk about it to the person you're supposed to talk about it to. So make sure that you're doing that and you're doing justice to yourself, and talk about it. If you feel like you're not being treated right, if you feel like you deserve something that you're not getting from someone or something, raise your voice and talk about it. That's about it. Yep, same messages. That's what I'm getting for self as well. I didn't realize that it would be this quick, but I hope that this resonates with you. I'm gonna pull a time-related card for you now. So just think of a question. If you have a time-related question in your mind, think about it now while I shuffle, and we will reveal it. I don't know where I was gonna go with that, but yeah, I'm gonna do a time-related question now for you. So just think about it, focus on the clock, and I'm just gonna shuffle, and whatever card falls out is your answer. Now, this deck is very brutally honest. There are cards in here that say don't count on it, never, not gonna happen. So stuff like that. So, and this is recorded, so I can't even shuffle and be no, give me something nicer. So yeah, I'm just warning you. So yeah, think about your time related question now. That was quick. Okay, so I'm getting January and randomly. Whatever your time related question was, it says January and randomly. So good luck with that, whatever that means. But yeah, thank you so much, group 1, for joining. I hope that these messages resonated with you. I would just like to give a general word of caution that I'm giving every single group right now, is to be very protective of your energy right now. We're going through the great panorama, and it's not really a good time energetically outside. It hasn't been for a year and a half. And just because the things are opening up and cases are going down doesn't mean that energetically things are healed. Kind of general message that I've got from Spirit this time is that it's actually energetically worse, because there have been a lot of souls that have you know, dealt with a lot of tragedy. Some have passed away, some have lost loved ones. Basically, there's a lot of like air of tragedy in a lot of places, and it would just be a good word of caution. It would just be really good of you to kind of be cautious of your energy. Make sure that you take regular showers every single day. Make sure that you know, smell good before you leave the house. Make sure that you have agarbatti all around your house. You cleanse yourself with agarbatti. You cleanse your home with agarbatti regularly. Just make sure that you're overall protected. If you believe in God, please pray to God. Please pray to God for protection. If you meditate, sit down and do a white light protective meditation around you. Just make sure that you're overall really protected energetically before you step out of the house, because it's not a very nice time out there, and some of us have to work, so we don't really have a choice to sit at home. We don't all have the luxury. So just make sure that before you step out, you are well engulfed in a protective light. Anyway, thank you for joining. See you. Bye bye. Hello group 2. So welcome to your full moon message reading from Spirit. I don't know when this video will find you. It could not be a full moon when you find it. I'm just shuffling during the full moon because I find that energies are the strongest at that time. So let's quickly get into it and get into your general message. Sorry. Let's get into your general message for this time period of whenever you find this video and watch it. Okay, excited. Let's see. Many cards. Okay, so I'm getting, okay, so in general it feels like, okay, there's a lot happening right now with you. I see a lot of opportunity. I see you know, you getting what you want, but also there being like this inner like chaos in your mind, still doubting a few things, still not talking about a few things, even though you know that you should. A lot of pending confrontation, a lot of hiding in your shell rather than coming out and kind of solving the problems. You're kind of like trying to just mend them yourself somewhere. Okay, Spirit's telling you that there are a lot of opportunities for you to claim whenever you find this video during this time, and you know that in your heart, but there's still like a little bit of like murky, like you know, layer of doubt, or just but how is this gonna happen, how is that gonna happen, like a little bit of a fight. I don't know if this fight is just within your emotions internally or with other people. I am getting that it might be external factors that are kind of making you feel unsure, but Spirit wants to reassure you that that's not the case. You stand strong on what you want, and things will work out for you the way that you want them to work out for you. You just kind of have to quiet down the voices, all of them, everybody else's voice, your own like voice of doubt in your brain, and just focus on this. The fact that you are the master of your universe and you can get whatever you want. Some advice would be to talk about what you're feeling and not keep it inside. I also got this from group 1. To confront your problems, if they're people or situations, head on and not try to solve things within your mind. Don't go into a shell. That's not really going to help you. You're going to have to come out and say what's bothering you to the person that's bothering you, or face the problem and head on kind of find a solution for it. So that's your general message. Let's move into career quickly. See what my career messages. Group 2. Spirit, what do you have to say to group 2 in terms of it? Whoa, career. Y'all are excited. I'm getting like really, I don't know if it's excited energy or like anxious energy, but I'm getting like jumpy vibes from group 2. Okay, so career wise, things seem pretty okay, or they're gonna end up okay. Spirit's kind of concerned as to why you seem to be in defense, on the defense so much when it comes to this area of your life, because you really have nothing to worry about. It feels like everything's gonna work out for the best in the end. You are financially stable, or you're gonna end up financially stable. You don't have to worry about it. Your relationships are great. Your relationship with yourself in terms of work seems to be like strong as well. Like you seem to believe in yourself, but you're still on the defense for some reason. Is there something like, what are you worried about? Talk about it. Okay. Whatever you're worried about in this area of your life, you don't want to keep it inside, and you don't want to jump to conclusions, is what I'm getting. You want to go and talk to the person that is best suited to have this conversation with, and that might actually help you get peace of mind, rather than you kind of just being on defense and working out of a place of, I feel like you're working from a defensive and fear-based area, like fear-based emotion, rather than working from a place of confidence and I know what I'm doing. So I think once you have like once you have a conversation with whoever is concerned with whatever this, you know, issue you're having. Maybe you're having an insecurity about your job security. Maybe it's your salary that you're worried about, an appraisal. Well, appraisals are done, right? Yeah, they're done at this point. Anyway, you get the point. So whatever it is that is on your mind, it would really help for you to have a conversation with the person concerned, the department concerned, and that will really put your mind at ease. I do feel like this is completely official. Like, I don't think I was just thinking if you need to talk to someone from the family, like take advice from someone, but no, I'm just talk to the person directly involved. If it's like a colleague that you're having a fight with or something, just talk to them, you know, just be like, hey, we have to coexist, so can we just like have it figured out? Like, I don't want to have this tension, I don't want to be on the defense so much, stuff like that. Just clear the air, basically, in one line is what I'm getting. Is whatever is bothering you, just clear the air, because opportunities are endless and you have nothing to worry about. Okay, next let's move on to career. Oh, sorry, love life. Let's move on to love life for group 2. What does Spirit have to say for group 2's love life? Spirit's not saying anything. Hello. Check, 1, 2, 3. Group 2 love life. Okay. Seize your romantic opportunities from a fresh mind of just naivety. Just act like you've never been hurt before, you've never been in love before, you've never, like, this has never happened to you before. This is the first time that you're going out there, even if you're in a relationship, even if you're single, even if you're like seeing someone randomly or in a situationship or whatever it is. Just go with a mindset of, I have no past baggage. I only have the present. I don't know about the future. I am just a fool in love. I am just trying to explore this life. I have the freshest perspective about my romantic relationships, and I'm not burdened. It feels like the only solution to whatever emotional burdens you're carrying right now into your romantic life is because they're there, and the only solution to like not having them anymore is to fake it till you make it. I don't know if that's good advice, but kind of go, okay, it's thundering now. I think, are you guys okay? I don't know why the timing of it was really strange. Can you hear the thunder? Okay, you seem kind of stressed. Well, go into life, even if you're in a relationship, even if you're single, go into your romantic relationships with a fresh mind. I've never even been hurt before. I've never even had a relationship before. I'm ready to fall in love for the first time ever in my life. Everything's so new and shiny. If you're already in a relationship, go out and try new things with your partner. Like, okay, you can't go out, but you know, try some new hobbies that you haven't tried before. Just, you know, look at it from a completely like little teenager who's so excited to be in love, and everything looks so glamorized and romanticized and, you know, fun. Romanticize everything, glamorize everything, make everything feel like it's straight out of a movie. It's your life, it's your movie. Own yourself, look your best, do what you need to do to feel your best, and just you just need a fresh perspective when it comes to love, because you seem to be very burdened by whatever emotional baggage you're dealing with. So yeah, if you have a partner, tell them about this reading and tell them that we need to like go be new people and assume new identities for like a week and see where that takes us. And if you're looking for someone new, well, fresh slate, you have nothing to worry about. Just go wherever the next date you have, just go into it with a really fresh mind and just try to put every single fear or fear that you have at the back of your mind and pretend like it doesn't exist for like one date and just see where it takes you. You know, just pretend like it's your first date ever in the history of your dating life and see where that takes you. Next, moving on to self and mental health or health in general. Let us see what group 2, what do you have in store? I don't know if I'm tired or if Spirit's like tired. Haven't done such a long reading in a long time. Okay. Emotional connections. There seem to be many. You seem to have like various places from where you can get emotional fulfillment right now, including yourself always, obviously, but you don't seem to be paying attention to it. Are you focusing on the one place that you're not getting emotional fulfillment from and neglecting all these other wonderful people that are in your life? Because that's the kind of message that I'm getting. Well, stop doing that. Stop fighting people trying to care about you. You deserve it. They are here for a reason, and instead of worrying about what you may not have in terms of emotional fulfillment, enjoy what you already have. Enjoy the people in your life, celebrate them a little bit. I think you're forgetting to tell the people that you love them. Go hug your whoever your loved ones are, your close circle. Tell them that you love them, tell them that you appreciate them, because you do, but you seem to be neglecting that. And this includes yourself as well. You may be neglecting all the people that are here in your life to love you, including yourself, and focusing on people, places, things, situations that might not be so fruitful, and trying to get all your love from that one place. So yeah, stop doing that. You already have all the love in the world. You just kind of have to sit down, come back to the present, and be grateful for that. Okay, so that's your message from Spirit. I'm next gonna ask a time-based question. So if you have a time-related question, please think about it right now as I shuffle for it. No, think about it now. I'm just telling you a disclaimer that this deck is brutally honest. It has cards like never, not gonna happen, and stuff like that, which is kind of like blunt and rude. So please think about a question that you're ready to like find a negative answer if it comes. You're ready to like get a negative answer as well, because it's quite triggering for me as well. Like there are many times that I've asked a question and it's kind of just been like, don't count on it. I'm like, oh, okay, shit. So yeah, think about a time-based question now. I'm gonna shuffle for group 2, a time-based question, whatever they're asking right now. What? Okay, so I've got March and day after tomorrow, whatever that means. March and day after tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know how to interpret it either, honestly, because time is so tricky when it comes to tarot. I don't know which March, I don't know which day after tomorrow. Sorry, we got cut off there. Yeah, I don't know which March or day after tomorrow, but I hope that you know and it makes sense to you, or whenever March or day after tomorrow arrives, you know, and it all comes together for you. it's all on chance and on your life. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope that this resonated with you. Just one more thing before you go, I'm giving this general message to all of the groups, is that right now things are not really that great energetically. They haven't been for a year and a half, you know, because of the Panasonic. So that's going on, and even though cases are maybe going down and things may be opening up, there's still a lot of tragedy and trauma that has occurred, and that energy is still kind of around. It's not been taken away, hasn't gone anywhere. There are a lot of people who tragically passed away before their time, maybe, you know. Anyway, we don't want to get into that. The point is that just make sure that you're protected spiritually, energetically. You don't go out to unknown places a lot, and before you leave the house, you are clean and showered and smelling good. And if you believe in God, you pray to them regularly. If you are into meditation, you protect yourself with white light regularly, or just simply take an agarbatti and, you know, whisk it around yourself before you leave the house and after you come back home. Light agarbattis in your house regularly, whisk them around your house, all that jazz. Just make sure you're protected energetically at all times, because times are not that great. Well, thank you for watching. I hope that this helped you. If it did, please let me know in the comments. I'm just kidding. Have a good day. Bye bye. Okay, group 3, hi and welcome to your full moon message reading. Let's quickly get into your general message without any further delay. I just thought I'd shuffle while I speak, so it feels like we're having a personal reading together, you know. So, group 3, what general message does Spirit have for group 3? Patience. Do you have it? Are you lacking it? Because that seems to be the theme of right now. Patience is gonna bring you the results that you are looking for. Having patience is going to make you flourish in ways that you don't even realize. Having patience is gonna bring you changes that you don't even know are coming your way. They're going to be big and transformative, and sometimes you might feel like, what the heck is going on? Is my life even on track anymore? What should I do? I'm just going to sit here in this storm of things happening. They might not even be like bad things. Even when like good changes are happening, you might just feel very overwhelmed, is what I'm seeing. But worry not, because these are all for a reason, and all you need to do is be patient. You might feel alone. You might feel like you should just recoil into the shell and sit quietly on your own. You might feel a little bit out of balance because maybe change is not like the most fun thing for you, but there's going to be strength at the end of this road. There's going to be a newfound appreciation for your life, for yourself. There's going to be new opportunities, new people, maybe new relationships. I'm getting romantic or platonic, that are going to come out of this transformative time. So if you're going through it right now and you feel like you don't know what's going on, or if that does tend to happen sometime in the near future, don't worry about it, because it's all trying to teach you something. It's all trying to bring you towards a better version of yourself, that you like a lot more than yourself even right now. I don't know why I said it like that. Not saying that you don't like yourself now, but you will really like the version of you that's coming up. Just be patient. That's the summary of your general reading. Let's move on to career. Group 3 career, what do you have? Looks good. Okay. I love that everyone's like, there's no like major bad things in anyone's cards this time. I'm really enjoying that. Ah, nice. Okay, honestly, don't even need to shuffle anymore. Don't even need to like think about this anymore. Wheel of Fortune, best card to get when it comes to career reading, because fortune, hello, who doesn't like that? You seem to be headed for, charged towards financial success and career related success. You seem to be in control of your emotions. You know what you want. Even if you don't know what you want, you know that you're going to figure it out. You have nothing to worry about. You will figure it out. There's like no way that you're not going to end up in a good place right now. Like, your career aspect of life is so good right now. Just stay focused, stay charged forward towards it. Don't stop trying, don't stop like working towards it, whether you're studying right now to get there, or you're trying to like study something to get to the career, or you're looking for a new job, or you're at a job right now. Don't lose your passion, don't lose your like drive to succeed. Basically, there are a lot of opportunities that will come your way whenever they need to come your way, so don't even worry about that. Why do I feel like this camera is like not focused on the cards? There we go, that's much better. It felt like you were like looking at the cupboard. Anyway, so opportunities are plenty, you don't even have to worry about it. Just make sure you're like always passionate about it. You are very much, capable of nurturing your own career right now in this moment and bringing great success. I really have nothing more to say. Oh, don't try to control the outcomes too much. Try to go with the flow a little bit. Have a plan, but also keep room for things to change, or some like cute diversions to come along that bring you to like this, the small changes of plan that bring you to a better life than you thought you would have career wise. But yeah, things look, I get such a nice feeling with these cards. Honestly, you have nothing to worry about. Just keep doing your thing and keep making your plans and keep pursuing your dreams. You're going to, and you deserve all the success, and you are going to get it. That was quick. Okay, let's see what goes on in group 3's love life. What messages do you have for group 3 in terms of their love life? Baggage. Walking away from baggage, walking away from not so nice emotions, letting go of something. There's strength in it. You have kind of a lot of walking away and letting go to do, and the only way that you can do it is by yourself. Nobody can help you through it, even if you're in a relationship. Whatever your insecurities are, no one can help you get over those insecurities. A partner, your partner, there's nothing that they can say to you or anyone can say to you that'll make you not insecure anymore. You're the only one that can gain stability and security within yourself. So I would really like, okay, you already have everything that you seem so desperately to be proving yourself to be or have or get as a human being. There's no need for you to be insecure. There's nothing that the person that you have ended up with or want to end up with or will be ending up with wants that you don't have. That's why you guys are gonna find each other or already have found each other. You already have whatever they're seeking. You don't have to prove yourself too much. Just take a step back and maybe try to enjoy maybe the relationship that you already have or the dating game. You seem to be a little too unsure of yourself and trying to prove yourself to other people way too much. And that is kind of the biggest turn off, is what I'm seeing. Like, your potential partners or your current partner, the fact that you try too hard might be your downfall. So try not to just try way too hard to like impress someone or go out of your way or anything. You don't have to do that. Whatever comes naturally to you, just go forward with that and you'll be fine. And while you're doing that, whatever triggers you, whatever insecurities you have, try to work on them, because there is nothing for you to worry about when it comes to in relationship with a partner or your partner. It's all it just is like something that you have. It's your perception of yourself. It's not your partner or your potential partner's perception of you. So you have to kind of work on your perception of yourself. In a whole, in a gist. That's what I'm getting, because no one else has an issue with you. It just seems to be your own mind that is creating these issues. So yeah, that's your love life. I'm not rushing through this, but I'm getting like very concise messages, and I am kind of tired, so I'm just gonna get what I and give what I get. Okay. Second last thing is self. Let's see, in terms of yourself. I feel like the love life message was a message for yourself as well, but let's just see what you're getting, if there's anything different. Okay. So transformation that we were talking about earlier, you seem to be going through it personally as well, and I just want to let you know that if you're going through a tough time right now, in any like area of life, or if you will in the near future, it is to make you emotionally mature, and it is to bring more control over your emotions, to make you a more nurturing person, to make you a better version of yourself in terms of your thought processes, your reactions, your emotional maturity, and ability to nurture yourself and those around you. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. That is the purpose of a transformation that is yet to come, or you're already going through currently. Okay, last but not the least. Okay, we got cut off there. Last but not the least, I mean, you can ask a time-based question, a time-related question, and I'm going to shuffle this deck, and I'm going to get you a time-based answer. Now, before we begin, before you ask your question, please make sure it's something that you like want to know and are okay to know, even if it's a negative outcome, because this deck has like really brutally honest cards, like never, not gonna happen, don't count on it. So only if you're ready to listen to that as well, ask the question. So ask it now, and I'm gonna shuffle. Let's see what you get. Whoop! Sorry, I lost concentration. July. Anything else? Only with a miracle. See, this is what I'm talking about. So these are the two cards that I'm getting. No idea how to interpret them for you, because it really depends on your question. But I'm getting July and only with a miracle. So, I mean, the way that I would generally interpret it is probably July, you want to watch out for whatever you're asking for, like a solution or a way ahead for that, and it might not be something that's possible, or you know, you'll kind of get an answer, but it does not seem to be that possible. I don't know, honestly. I'm not going to try to interpret it. Just keep these in mind, and whenever it happens, it doesn't have to be this July, it could be next July, whatever life wants for you. I have really no idea how to interpret time related answers when it comes to tarot. But yeah, thank you so much for joining. One last thing before you leave, a general message that I've been giving all of the groups is that it's not a very nice time right now outside, so you should probably like be a little careful. Energetically, it's not great. It's like, you know, we're going through this whole ban beep situation with the virus and everything, and even though it may at some point come to an end and cases may be going down right now, or things may be opening up, there's still a lot of air of tragedy and trauma that has happened, and that energy really has nowhere else to go. So it's like around us right now, so it would really benefit you to keep yourself spiritually, energetically clean and cleansed. Don't leave the house without taking a shower. Take a shower every day. Smell good all the time. Don't go to unknown places, lonely places, weird places, just places. And yeah, just take care of yourself. If you believe in God, pray regularly. If you believe in, or if you meditate, sit down and do like a protective white light meditation, etc. Just take care of yourself energetically, because it's not a very good time. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Thanks. Subscribe. I'm kidding. Bye.